Hi, it's Steph. Just wanted to share with you what's on my needles. I liked the look of this sweater. It's got these beautiful snakes running all along the yoke, and I found it a little bit more alternative than your typical colorwork sweater that you would see. She is a Nordic designer, and I think this is just such a beautiful alternative take on your more usually classic style. So we have the snake's tails at the top of the neck that wiggle down. You can't quite see it yet, but there's even its little tongue sticking out that you'll see better once I do the blocking. I knitted my sweater in classic combo of black and white using Rowan's Alpaca Classic. Another option that I would recommend for this one is the new Rowan Felted Tweed Haze for the body, and using Alpaca Classic for those snakes. So you can have a little bit of this beautiful tweed coming into the body of the sweater and having those snakes be very solid in a more solid color. What I like about these two yarns in particular is that they're very fluffy and fuzzy, and you don't have to hold a mohair with it to get that beautiful halo of fluff. As you can see, the yarn fluff will fill in a lot of the gaps as you knit. And even though this is called an 8-ply, you get a little bit of flexibility because you could squish it and it could be more like a 5-ply or a 6-ply. But you could also knit it with bigger needles, and then that fuzz fluffs out and it can build as much space up to an 8-ply. The needles I used are the Zings from Knit Pro. I like these because each size is a different color. So when I go onto my ribbing, I can tell right away in my knitting bag that the size for ribbing is a different color from the body size. A handy tool that I like to use when I'm working a top-down sweater are these Knit Pro cable connectors, and I'll show you how I use them. So in this kit of cable connectors, this is how I use it. I take off my needles using the pin that comes with it. And screwing on one of these cable connectors to the end of my cable and onto a separate cable. Here I've already attached it onto my separate cable. It's on there nice and tight. Now I know that I've got plenty of cable to try on my sweater without my stitches coming off. And I'll put a stopper on the end of here. This is a top-down raglan sweater. What I particularly like about this way of knitting is that you can try it on as you go so that you can decide as the knitter how long you actually want your sweater to be and if it's fitting correctly.
So now I can try on my sweater and see how it's fitting. Of course, it will fit a little bit better even after blocking, but I can tell right away that I still want to go probably another 10 centimeters before I begin my ribbing, and then I'll have my sleeves after that. So I really like top-down sweaters so that you can check the fit, make sure that everything is as you plan, as you go. I've been a knitter for about 2.5 years now. I'd still consider myself an advanced beginner. And this sweater would be recommended for somebody about that level or advanced. I've never done color work before. This was my first time doing color work. If you've never tried color work before and are interested to try, our Melbourne and Sydney stores have Intro to Color Work classes available this year. Please go to morrisonsons.com.au for more details. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. If you would like to know more about this project or have any comments, please leave them below in the comments section. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.